Hi, I'm Jeff Mulhart. I'm a retired history teacher. Do you remember reading in class about how people would pool their resources together to build a barn? That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to build a barn that will complement our two old structures built in the 1870s. One was lived in by Godfrey and Sophie Mulhart, and later on the Filer family. Then we have the Mulhart Winery that was built by some of the pioneering farming families, including Dominique McGrath, Thomas Cloyne, Christian Borchard, and the three Mulhart brothers. We've accomplished many projects so far, like converting the carriage house into an office, a library. It has a 3-compartment sink area, and we have 2 handicapped restrooms. We've also added some lemon and avocado trees. We have 2 small vineyards with cuttings from the Santa Cruz Island that date back to the 1880s. We've added 6 raised vegetable beds and counting, a barbecue pit, an arbor, 6,000 bricks, a driveway and several walkways, and finally, recently, a lamppost. We've received several donations including farm implements, tools, pictures, paintings, all welcome gifts. But some of our most prized donations need to be protected from the elements before we can attempt to restore them, including the Friedrich buckboard, or carriage, that dates back to the 1880s and once belonged to pioneer rancher John Borchard and later to his grandson Joseph Friedrich. We have probably the oldest bean thresher in Ventura County that got its start here on the Oxnard Plain before spending over a half a century on the Baptiste Faria Ranch. Lima beans in the area date back to the 19th century. They were first dry farmed, which means they didn't need much water, and during the days of fog in Ventura County, it would get enough moisture. Also, Ventura County was known as the lima bean capital of the world. We have one of the earliest versions of the stationary bean thresher. We would like to save it. We have a 1924 Buick touring sedan that once belonged to local rancher Stan Giesler and was donated by the Banner family. Plus, we have a 1952 restored Farmall tractor that originally belonged to Chuck Covarrubias. We are fortunate to have Lauterbach and Associates donate their efforts for designing the exhibition barn, and we have a good start on our fundraising with a donation of $5,000 from Jim Gill, an additional $25,000 from our longtime farm park booster Frank Nauman. We also have the wood, and we have the siding from the Robert Nauman barn. But we're only halfway there. We need an additional $30,000. This is how you can help. For a donation of $25 or more, you and a guest are invited to our barn raising fundraiser barbecue on Saturday, July 11th. For a donation of $125, you and a guest get the barbecue plus an engraved brick with your name on it. For a donation of $1,125, you and a guest can come to the barbecue, you get your brick, and we will design a brand for you and your family or your business that will be displayed on the barn wall. This is the one to go for. But any amount of money will help us with this project. You can reach us here at the site at 1251 Godfrey Place in Oxnard off Rose Avenue. You can also go to our website, oxnardfarmpark.org. You can go to our Facebook page, which we are always updating, and that's under Oxnard Farm Park and Museum. And finally, we have an email, jeffmohart@aol.com. I hope I have raised your interest in raising money to help us raise our barn.